Thank you very much, Sunita. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that we have invoked the blessings of the God Almighty through this beautiful prayer song rendered by Ms. Sunita Tikare, let me try and acquaint you with the profile and working of the Priyadarshini Academy, which has in the last 20 years achieved an enviable recognition as one of the leading non-profit making, non-government socio-cultural organizations of our country. It was in March 1985 that the Priyadarshini Academy was born due to the dedicated efforts of some light-thinking, socially aware people, all of whom had been stirred and charged by the infectious enthusiasm of a dynamic and pragmatic, totally dedicated entrepreneur, Sri Nanak Rupani. Priyadarshini is a voluntary organization which, by its sheer performance, motivates people to contribute their might for the good of the society. No coercion, no pressure, no unreasonable demands. Its guiding spirit being, love us for what we are, and the society will return the compliment manifold. The Academy sets much store by team spirit and collective work. And so, to achieve the smooth working of its operations, the chairman, Sri Nanak Rupani, has been able to inspire a number of socially aware personalities who are willingly giving of their time and their efforts. The Academy has as many as 16 committees to look after the various aspects of its work, each being under the charge of a prominent leader or personality or a celebrity who are able to inspire dedication and devotion amongst their members. International understanding and cooperation, which emphasize an exchange of culture and philosophy, is another sphere that the Academy lays a lot of stress by. An important annual event are the Priyadarshini Academy Awards, which are decided by a panel of very eminent and illustrious judges comprising educationists, social workers, film stars, sportsmen, political enthusiasts, and literary pundits. 6 years ago, the Academy took another gigantic step by instituting the International Awards to be bestowed upon distinguished personalities from all over the world for their outstanding contribution in their respective disciplines. Ladies and gentlemen, all this that the Academy has achieved in the last 2 decades has been possible due to the foresight and dynamic approach triggered off by the Academy's live wire chairman, Sri Nanak Rupani, who is a man of ideas which get translated into action. Full of initiative, enterprise, deep involvement in anything that he undertakes, he is blessed with an engaging personality. His smile and visage are a mirror to his transparent sincerity. Thus, Mr. Rupani has all the ingredients of a social welfare leader, which he undoubtedly is. Besides being the chairman, he's also the president of NK Telecommunications Private Limited, Neutron Electronic Systems Private Limited, Adino Telecom Limited, and a member of the board of directors of IndusInd Enterprises and Finance Limited. But most importantly, he is today the most active, dynamic, and happening chairman of the Indian Merchants Chamber. It is now my privilege as well as my pleasure to request the founder chairman of Priyadarshini Academy, Sri Nanak Rupani, to kindly do us the honor of presenting his welcome address and extending to all of you a warm and cordial welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sri Nanak Rupani.
Thank you, Sarita ji, for your wonderful introduction. And you have been one of the pioneers in this organization. From last 20 years you have been with us. We really thank you. Our guest of honor, Shri Suresh Prabhu, former Union Minister of Power. Shri Ram Rao Adhik, former Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. He has been Law Minister, Advocate General of Maharashtra. Dr. Jagannath Hegde, Sheriff of Mumbai. Shri Nana Chudasama, former Sheriff. Shri Anand Mahendra, Shri Uday Kotak, Shri Ram Tandreja, Chairman of International Awards Committee. Respected Consul Generals, visiting overseas dignitaries, dignitaries on the dais, members of Advisory Committee, distinguished award winners, members of press and electronic media, distinguished Uh, Many NRIs have come from different parts of the world. Mr. Vashi Pursani, Mr. Watts, and so many. I'm also grateful to them. Ladies and gentlemen, before I start my welcome speech, I would like to inform our award winners that in last 20 years, Priyadarshini Academy has not changed the date, time and venue. It is always on the 19th September, whether it is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The time is also same 3 o'clock and the venue has also been Oberoi. And we believe that show has to go on. Today we are proud that international awards are just like the most prestigious award, I would say. They are equivalent from Indian side to Nobel or any other awards. And we have been very fortunate to have an excellent teamwork. And this is only today being a Sunday. There's a match between Pakistan and India. Generally, when there's a match between Pakistan and India, you can hardly see anybody on the road. There's a Ganpati, Jain's big festival, but I'm very happy. In spite of everything, you are all here. It's a great honor to us. A very warm welcome to all of you as we celebrate 20th anniversary Global Awards function of Priyadarshini Academy. This is the first time in 20 years history of Priyadarshini Academy that our chief guest as well as some of our eminent guests are unable to be with us. The various obligations of forthcoming Maharashtra state elections have required that our chief guest, Shri Shivraj Patil, Union Minister for Home, the president of today's function, Mr. Sushil Kumar Shinde, Chief Minister of Maharashtra, he is associated with us from last 20 years, including Mr. Ram Rao Adik. Our honored guest, Shri Praful Patel, Minister for Civil Aviation. Our special guest, Srimati Prabha Rao, President of Maharashtra Pradesh Congress Committee. All are in Delhi and hence they are unable to be with us. This is beyond anybody's control and we all understand their compelling reason in view of the imminent state assembly elections. Now for any coalition partners, it is very difficult. For them, the elections are the most important. And there is a problem on seat sharing. I think by today evening it will be over and maybe our Chief Minister in the evening, he may join them for a short while. But we always believe the show has to go on. And we have an excellent team. So this is beyond anybody's control. The Academy's motto has been, service to humanity is the best work of life. Priyadarshini is happy to say that it has filled each of its 20 years with numerous service to society, especially to the poor and downtrodden. This shall always continue as I am a firm believer that the reward of service is more service. We are delighted to have with us a galaxy of dignitaries for this glittering awards ceremony from all walks of life, not only from India, but also from different parts of the world. It's my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to one and all for your presence this evening, especially to all our overseas and national awardees for making it convenient to be with us today. Priyadarshini Academy was privileged to present a portrait of late Prime Minister of India, Shri Rajiv Gandhi, to the Parliament House in New Delhi on August 20, 1993. I think this is a very rare honor given to any organization in the country. This is the third occasion when we have Shri Suresh Prabhu for Priyadarshini, the Academy's biannual function. Suresh Prabhu is widely admired for his dynamism. He was very successful as the Union Minister of Power. Shri Prabhu is credited with bringing revolutionary changes in India's power sector during his tenure. I would like to mention, without him, you can understand with this kind of function, the undercurrents, the problems, the tensions. He has been more concerned than even by, he's saying, Mr. Rupani, don't worry, this is beyond everybody. I am very happy. I think we Indians believe in past, birth and rebirth. I think, and maybe in last life, he was my brother to me. Suresh ji, I don't know how to thank you. I can really salute you for what you have done for us. I am very happy to see Shri Ram Rao Adhik, the former Deputy Chief Minister, and Shri Ram Rao ji and Srimati Prabha Rao, who is the President of Congress Party, Maharashtra, and she is in Delhi, have associated with our academy almost from inception. Prabha Rao from the day one. Priyadarshini got into limelight in 1985 when Mrs. Prabha Rao was the MPCC President. On the first anniversary of Priyadarshini Academy, the entire cabinet of Maharashtra and the entire team of Prabha Rao, President of MPCC, were felicitated. And also our Chief Minister, that time he was the Finance Minister in the cabinet of Shivaji Rao Patil Nilangekar. It was an event that received a great deal of positive attention, becoming a trendsetter. Now, never in the history of Maharashtra, where the entire cabinet is present and the entire party chief, ruling party is present. So this was the honor which Priyadarshini Academy received from the very first years of its inception. Shri Ram Rao ji has been very kind to the academy. And whenever he was a finance minister, deputy chief minister, advocate general, he has been always available in spite of his political commitment today. He said, no, I will be there with you and I will, whatever time you want, I will be available. Adhik ji have always found time to be with us on Priyadarshini Academy's award function. He is a leading lawyer, barrister, and we really appreciate his love and affection for Priyadarshini Academy. Now, our sheriff, the very popular sheriff, Shri Jagatnath Hegde. Today, he had so many commitments for Ganpati. Now, normally on Ganpati day, the politicians or the sheriff, he has to go and be with all the important people in the state and his friend. But I requested him, I told him, Dr. Hegde, you have to be with us. And without even a fuss, he's saying, I am coming from Thana, I will be there today. Thank you, Jagannath ji, thank you very much. It is a delight to welcome Shri Nana Chudasma, who has been my guru in social field. I had lots of opportunity to work with him in JCs and Giants International. I am sure that all of you know that his banner, the talk of the town, is also the talk of town itself. Thank you, Nana, for being with us. We have Mr. Anand Mahendra, who is a very successful industrialist. Under his leadership, the company Mahindra & Mahindra is today the name to be reckoned with in India's automobile industry. As a company making cars and automobiles of international repute, Mr. Mahendra's father, late Shri Haresh Mahendra, was a friend, philosopher and guide to me. And his contribution to this academy, I can't describe in word. He stood by me. He said, when it was only a start,